Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades. Always do your own research and trade at your own risk. All right, guys, let's hop into the charts. We're starting off with the weekly, and yesterday we had the weekly candle close, and it was a very good candle close. You can see a very big candle here, and we ended up closing all the way at about 104. Now this is the new weekly candle close. It's starting off red, which isn't good, but obviously we still have a whole week before it closes, so we can't put too much weight on this candle just yet. One thing that we could see is now the stochastics did get a little bit higher. We're starting to get into an overbought region here, not yet, but we're getting there. Possibly by this week or next week we should start getting a little bit toppy here, and we're kind of far away from the 21-day moving average, which is currently at 92,600. So we have to be careful that we do not drop down. Another thing that I've been anticipating, you guys, is that could this end up being an M pattern? And now that I'm looking at it, the last candle was at around 104, so this could start double topping from right now, and we might not even make it to 110. The wicks went up to like 109, 110. So we have to see how the rest of the week goes. Let's take a look at the daily chart. And in the daily chart, yesterday we closed a red candle. We are a little bit far away from the 21-day moving average. As you can see, we wicked off here today, and it looks like we might close a little bit red. The 21-day moving average is 96,985 at the moment. And right now, Bitcoin has dropped down from 104. We're currently at 101,810. So as you can see, we are dropping down. We are starting to get closer to this 21-day moving average. The stochastics now have made it to the top, and it looks like we're starting to come down. We're rolling over here. Let's zoom in. Yes, we are starting to roll over. So it's possible that we go and try to touch this 21-day moving average. Now, 96,000 doesn't sound too good, but we need to stay above this in order to stay bullish. If not, then the next thing is going to be the 200-day moving average, which is at 91. I really wouldn't want Bitcoin to go all the way down there. So hopefully we can maintain this as of right now and stay above around 97K. Currently it's 3:26 p.m. Eastern time, so we still have about another 4.5 hours or so before this candle closes. So anything could happen from here till 8 p.m. Things could start going back up, and we could still continue flagging out sideways. So it's very important to see how the candle closes today at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Take a look at the 22-hour chart. You can see it's already rolling over as well, and we're getting close to the 21-day moving average here as well, which is at 99,126. So if we go down, I could see us touching this 21-day moving average, possibly bouncing off of that. We take a look at the 8-hour chart. The 8-hour chart, we're going down on the stochastics. We still have a lot more room before we fully go down. We just dropped down to the 21-day moving average here, which was at 101,000, and we made it a little bit back up. But it's possible we could go below that. That'll start to be a little bit bearish. The next possibility, if we lose the 21-day moving average, is going to the 50-day moving average, which is at 97, which correlates with the daily time frame. Take a look at the 4-hour chart. The stochastics are dropping. We're getting low, but we still have some room to continue dragging, and we did lose a 21-day moving average here on the 4-hour. So now we have to make sure we stay above the 200-day moving average to remain bullish, which is at 91,895. Here I have a flag pattern, and as you can see, we broke out good. We were above it, and we actually went back into the pattern, and we're starting to lose it. We still have about 32 minutes before this candle closes. My guess is we're probably going to hold some type of support here at 99,702, which is where the 50-day moving average is. It's very important for us to reclaim this 21-day moving average as soon as possible so that we could still remain very bullish. Take a look at the 1-hour chart. Low stochastics, but we still have to round out a little bit more. We lost the 21-day moving average, and now the next line of defense is going to be the 200-day moving average. We do not want to lose this on the 1 hour. That's currently at 99,676. So it's very important for us to hold this level here. If not, then the next thing is going to be the 2-hour 200-day moving average, which is at 97,430. So we have to make sure that we maintain that. If not, we'll keep on dragging to the higher time frames. By the time you know it, we'll be all the way down here at this 200-day moving average. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. In the 15 minutes, right now we lost the 200-day moving average, that's bearish, and we lost the 21-day moving average, that's also bearish. The stochastics are on the way up. This could be a possible inverted head and shoulders. It's too early to tell. Maybe we make it up to the 21, go sideways, fall down a little bit, come back up. Maybe this could could pull us out of the hole. It's possible to see how this ends up turning out. Overall, what I'm seeing is Bitcoin pulling back a little bit more. As I've been saying in the past episodes, it's possible to hold 97,000 as support. If we start losing 97,000, we have to hold 90K, 91K. We lose that, then we could see more downside. But overall, I just think we're going to continue going sideways, possibly test the levels of 98,000, 97,000, and possibly pump back up from there. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.